Hey Aquarius, it's Evelyn from Twin Flames 3344. We're going to pull some cards, so take a deep breath. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, as well as the feminines, Mars, and the masculines, Venus. Today is June 2nd, and the reading is for the first half of June 2020. And I've already pre-shuffled. Just going to shuffle a few more times while as everybody's watching for the best and highest good of all those concerned. What do we need to know? What do we need to learn for Aquarius today? Let's clear all dark, negative, and viral energies across all dimensions of time, space, matter, and realities for the highest good of all those concerned. And fill that empty space with only beautiful divine love and diamond crystalline light. And so it is. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm getting a little bit of stress rising, not the same as Capricorn. Capricorns was your typical like stress to get things done. This is more like nervous anxiety type in my my lungs to my high heart. I don't know, maybe not speaking your truth. There's some just like just flighty type of anxiety. So let's see where this goes. So for Aquarius, 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 first half of June 2020. First half of June 2020, one more. Aquarius, 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 first half of June 2020. Aquarius, 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 Aquarius. It was interesting, each section dropped in two parts. So there's a bit of PC, or you may feel a little bit all over the place. First energy out is the Seven of Swords, and that's why you're uncomfortable. The challenge is the Knight of Swords, and the foundation for Aquarius is the Two of Wands reversed. What's in the recent past for you is the Ace of Cups reversed. And what's crowning your now moment is the Wounded Warrior, the Nine of Wands, upright. And what's coming up for you, Aquarius, is the Strength card. And this is the Gilded Tarot, and I'll be clarifying with the Mini Rider Waite. You see yourself as the Hermit reversed. So for me, a lot of times when the major arcana cards come up reversed, sometimes it's just a moon or rising placement for the person. So this could be like a Virgo moon or rising. And around you, or how you're seen, is the Ten of Wands. And what are the blocks that you need to work on or clear? And that's the Lovers. And what is where do we end up for you guys? We have the Two of Cups. There's some beautiful energy coming, Aquarius. You just have to allow it. The connection to what's left hanging in limbo is the Chariot reverse, which can be the state of emergency that we're all going through right now, and could be your own state of emergency as well. And then we have what's left hanging in limbo at the end of the read will be the Eight of Cups, upright. That's the walking away within. Perhaps leaving a messy yard behind, perhaps taking a hike or going up the mountains. And then you will get another card, and it may be more than one depending on what that next card is. And then I want to show you the bottom of the deck as well, which is the Five of Cups reversed. And we're going to give you a little backstory. It looks like there's some kids here. I don't know if you deal with kids, but there could be that energy here. Or you just have your own children. So let's see where this goes. All right, so we start out here. We have the Hierophant energy, and that can be a marriage, any kind of commitment, an establishment, a religion. This can be a Taurus person as well. This can represent God as well. In a traditional sense, it's all the traditional, the societal norms. So going from that energy, we go into the Three of Wands, the Eight, these are all reversed. Three of Wands reversed, Eight of Pentacles, or excuse me, the Seven of Pentacles reversed, the Three of Swords reversed, and then the Page of Cups reversed, And the next card is the Knight of Wands, which is upright, but the Page of Swords is also reversed. So we have two pages reversed, a knight upright, and it always looks like she's got a bow in her hair, like as a she as opposed to a he, but this can be both. And then we have the Five of Cups reversed, which is getting over any grief, loss, regret, guilt, shame, getting past that Y in the road where you can't decide or you can't let go of the past, not letting go of the third baton, and now you are. So getting past all of this stuff. And so you can be the Knight of Wands energy, getting past all this stuff of this negative energy of the Page of Cups and Page of Swords, and they can be your kids as well. Maybe you're a young mom, so you're not that much older than your kids, you know. And this is about looking back at the past or living in the past, implementing a new plan to heal and forgive, perhaps feeling rejected, vulnerable, shy, or this could be someone spoiled and entitled, and this can someone be a kid with a mouth on them. These could be two adults acting like children, okay? And this is somebody passionately writing in to get over the loss or to help somebody else get over the loss. Maybe you're writing into those two pages to help them, and you could be a Taurus energy, or you could be a religious leader, like a priest coming to the house or going to see them. But there's definitely a Taurus energy involved there, whether it's the establishment, the religion, the marriage, a community leader, somebody coming in to help with kids. It could be a teacher or a principal. And so we have getting over the loss. And then we have the Ace of Cups reversed. So somebody might have been dumped. Somebody could be just in the dumps, or maybe you dumped somebody else. But there's overwhelm. This could be someone peeing too much, vomiting too much, so somebody could be sick as well or have a prostate issue. All of those things come under the Ace of Cups reversed, dumping out all the fluids, okay? So it can just also feeling pushed to your emotional limits as well in losing love, right? Because that's the worst feeling, right? So the foundation is the Two of Wands reversed, which is feeling like you have no options, or you chose your path, but you can't implement it now because of the state of emergency. And then the central energy is that liar, cheater, thief card. And in this deck, it's very much about like out the back, Jack, making new plans, Stan. Someone's ghosting or making off with the stuff, the ideas, the intellectual property, or stealing your thoughts, you know, because like a penny for your thought. And it definitely could be a betrayal type energy. Or it can be, if two people are battling in a divorce, it could be people stealing from each other's homes, like getting back their stuff. It could just be running away. It could be somebody, it could be a robbery as well. And the challenge being, because there's been looting going on, so it's that energy. The Knight of Swords is the challenge here. The truth rushing in, a messenger coming in with the truth. And that could be like the news telling you about all the looting going on, but that can be on a more personal scale as well. It could be something happening specifically to you. And then the crowning energy is the Nine of Wands, is the wounded warrior down on one knee, or someone who just refuses to give up the battle. You know, they have all these wounds they're holding on to, and so instead of being happy, they're continuing to fight for their wounds, instead of learning to raise their vibration and be happy instead. So soon coming up is the Strength card. So that could be a Leo as well. We also have, who else is here? We have Leo, Virgo, Gemini, and Cancer in the initial cards. And Sagittarius probably as well. Sagittarius, maybe Pisces too. They could be kids. So in the recent past, and the underlying energy with the Five of Cups reversed and the Ace of Cups reversed, there's a lot of emotions reversed, dumping things out that no longer serve you. There's the betrayal, the painful end, ending pain. This can be back pain and related treatments too, like a massage or acupuncture or chiropractor, all that kind of stuff. And then we have the Empress reversed. That could be someone who was betrayed, someone who's ill, can be a parent who's just ill. It can be physically or mentally. It could be someone who's miscarried or just in a lot of pain. Or like I said, it's a painful ending or ending pain, and she feels betrayed or very hurt in this situation. And this could be a mother or a grandmother, an aunt, a boss, but this looks like mother and child. So here we have the Page of Cups, and that could be someone spoiled and entitled as well. So that could be her characteristics, okay? But here is a split, a divide, a lie, one big lie, or this is taking one sword out at a time, right? It's very painful, but you can only remove one sword at a time. And this could be because of losing a child. This could be a miscarriage here, or somebody could have lost a child literally. But this is and a split. They could have left them, or maybe because they passed, they feel left behind, or they just left the home, like they're not getting along, so the child left the parent. This could be in a divorce, losing a child as well. So all sorts of pain and split energy here, lies and cutting, a need for clarity and cutting through the BS, but now getting over the grief of it. Okay, so this is all past, and there's definitely more than one child here. So it could be like there's two children, the Page of Cups and the Page of Swords, and one parent got one parent got the other, or you lost the Page of Cups, and so the Page of Swords is also unhappy. So there's all sorts of scenarios there, and it could just be two kids who are unhappy, and the mother that's unhappy, or the grandmother that's unhappy. The Page of Swords, or excuse me, the Knight of Swords is not unhappy. They are passionately rushing in, and as Aquarius, you could be the Page of Swords, or you could be the Page of Cups. You could be the Knight of Wands too if you have a lot of fire in your chart. So you know where you belong in all this. You could be the Empress as well, reverse. But they're all reversed except for the Knight of Wands. Why do we have the Ace of Cups reversed? Well, these two came out for the Ace of Cups reversed. This is the Knight of Pentacles reversed and the Queen of Cups upright. This is somebody more earthy who's very stubborn, or this can be stubborn and lazy, or unable to work because you're not allowed to, or disabled and unable to work, or doesn't have to work because they have the money, they just don't want to work or move right now. Or this is just someone protesting on strike, refusing to move or work, perhaps for the Queen of Cups. But she's fine, she's sitting pretty, focusing on her heart and love. So somebody was dumped, so maybe the Queen of Cups dumped this person, this earth energy, or this person's, she's upright here, but perhaps now she's in the dumps, pushed to her emotional limits because of this stubborn person, and now get over it. Because we have the getting over it over here, and that was in the past. So why do we have the Two of Wands reversed in the foundation? Two of Wands reversed in the foundation is the World, and here's the Five of Cups upright again. So like I said, the Five of Cups reversed is already turned over here, but back here it's showing you that this is when you're grieving, loss, regret, guilt, shame, whatever it is, or not letting go of the past, right? Clinging to the past to not turn around and see what's waiting for you. Here's the World, completion, having everything that you need, coming full circle, the sealed divine feminine marching to the beat of her own drum, someone lying in the pool relaxing and grieving at the same time. It can be all of these things. Feeling like you're stuck without options, or you've chosen a new path and can't implement right now. But it feels like more like you feel like you have no options. You're feeling sad for the world, or you're feeling sad for this person, or about them, or what you did. There's a betrayal here. So someone's sad because they did it, or because they received that energy. And then someone feels defenseless to the energies coming in of having no options. Again, that's the card that's here. Defenseless to energies, attacks, or people ganging up on them without options. And then the central energy is that Seven of Swords. So why does Aquarius have the Seven of Swords? Why is that in the middle of your read? And that can be like someone who loves cowboy movies too, right? Because it could be someone like taken off at the saloon. So why do we have the Seven of Swords for Aquarius? Queen of Pentacles upright, and the Three of Cups upright, and then the Six of Cups reversed. So this is coming together in joy, happy, but this is a negative past or difficult children who are not happy. Perhaps this could also represent a reunion, like a class reunion, coming back together from the past. And of course, in a class reunion, you've always had negative memories with some of the people there, so that could just be a reunion. But we also have this, this energy of running away or getting away with something. Maybe something you thought was really positive that was making you happy is actually something negative, or maybe you can't get over a negative past. It could be a bad childhood that you had that's affecting your relationships, or feeling like, why, if I'm so happy and grounded, why am I always pulling in people who want to lie, cheat, and steal from me? There's a negative past, or just kids being difficult right now. Maybe kids are sneaking out at night, that kind of stuff, or taking your stuff without asking. It can be as simple as that. And it could also be the past returning in order to bring you lessons, to release a wound and bring you more joy. Let's see what else is going on here, because there's more about this. The Lovers is here. And the Lovers is your block. So these three came out, and then the Lovers is here as well as being dumped. Okay, and so the Lovers doesn't have to be a lover. It can be your affection with your children, your affection with your siblings or your parents, whoever it is. There is an affection here, but with a negative past. There may have been joy at some point in coming together, but there's also a negativity here, or feeling dumped or dumped on. Or maybe you did the dumping. The Queen of Pentacles is upright. And there's two women here too. It could be friends. We have the Queen of Pentacles upright and the Queen of Cups upright. But the Queen of Cups upright is with the Knight of Pentacles reversed, who can be the Queen of Pentacles, who's upright, but the Queen of Cups thinks she's reversed, like stubborn. That kind of energy. So it could be two female friends. It could be two sisters. And then we have the Empress reversed over here, not happy with the two kids, because maybe the two kids are fighting. And then the challenge here is that Knight of Swords. Why? It could be two, like a mother and two girls were always the three musketeers, and there's a big falling out. Like the sisters aren't getting along, and the mother's not getting along with either of them. And then this is the Knight of Swords coming in as the Queen of Wands, and the Moon, and the Knight of Cups reversed. This is jealousy. She's upright, but she's rushing in with the harsh truth. So that may be why she's upright, because she may be pleased by doing that. Or she's just bringing in the truth at night to the Knight of Cups reversed. And this is somebody jealous, insincere, or just feeling rejected, refusing to give or receive love because they feel rejected. So this can be Cancer person, and here's a fire energy. And this is coming in around the Knight of Swords, who could be an air energy. That can be you. So you could be coming in with the truth about this Queen of Wands and this Cancer Knight of Cups reversed. Or I'm just getting to, like in The Bodyguard, like the Queen of the Night, the bodyguard. And then here is the man who refuses to love. Remember in the movie, the bodyguard had to stay detached, but was jealous. Or she was trying to make him jealous in the movie. This is what I'm getting, is the bodyguard. I don't know if somebody's watching The Bodyguard, but that's coming up. But that also can just be a Cancer Knight of Cups reversed, who's moody or jealous, or just refusing, being moody, not wanting to receive love or give love. Just leave me alone, that kind of energy. So somebody's rushing in with that truth, whether that's the Queen of Wands or the Knight of Swords is an air sign, your energy, coming in with the truth about her and how it relates to this liar, cheater, thief energy, which also can just be running away. So now we have three queens. We have the Queen of Wands, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Queen of Cups. And you notice there's a 3 cups here. Again, that could be a reunion of friends from high school or college who are getting together from the past to talk about who's been dumped and who's not, perhaps wanting to gossip, but they're all upright. This one has the news. This one stole the stuff from the house for the party, right? It just could be very innocent in that way too. But this is someone who's wounded. So someone's just been dumped. So this could be girlfriends just getting together too to make each other feel better. Maybe this is someone whose kids and their mother, none of them are getting along with them. And so their friends are cheering them up. And then the present moment is the wounded warrior. Why? And that could be worrier, because instead of warrior, I'm getting more worrier. So stop worrying, because that just brings in more issues for yourself. So we have the Page of Pentacles upright and the 4 of Wands reversed. And this came up with Capricorn, this energy. So you could be dealing with a Capricorn perhaps. This is somebody moving, ending a marriage, with an opportunity, or this could be a student as well, someone starting over in their work, starting a whole new business or a new project, or this could be a child, a student doing their homework, but the home is unstable because you're moving, or because you're ending a marriage, or because school isn't the way it usually is because it's at home. Whatever the instability is, there's a wounded warrior here, which could be your energy with a child. Let's see here. A lot of cups and wands initially, and then swords. What's missing? Cups, wands. There's not a lot of earth in the cards. Yeah, there's no earth cards except for the Knight of Pentacles reversed, but that's in the recent past. There's no earth. There's no groundedness. The Queen of Pentacles is there, but there's no main cards that are earth. A lot of cups and wands. Yeah. So let's see what else is going on here. So the wounded warrior could be a child, or it could be somebody acting like a child, but doesn't feel like it. It feels like a good student. Maybe a child's moving out. They're moving houses, maybe moving to where they're going to live for college, or going away to school, or even just going away to visit somebody else that's going to stay with a friend. But either way, there's a mom or grandmother, aunt, boss, whoever it is, who's very connected to the child, feels betrayed by the child, or is just very hurt that they're leaving because they're going to miss them. Maybe they used to be the Three Musketeers hanging out all the time, or that's just these three women getting together. So what's coming up for you is the Strength card, or a Leo. We have the Knight of Wands reversed, and the Knight of Wands is upright over here in the underlying energy. But here it's reversed with the need to be strong, so this could be a Leo here with the Sovereign energy. This is somebody, a player who's after their money. This is somebody who's everything they need except for the one person to share it all with. This can be a player, or somebody with good intentions who falls short on energy, or falls off the wagon, or makes a fool of themselves in front of her, right? Or it could be someone holding back their desires because they don't feel worthy of this energy, being strong. And there's a secret passion, or the need to use her intuition, but she looks like she's using her intuition. This is about a secret that's out, a secret passion, and this is the one holding back their desires, or a player. All right, and also we have Sag energy and Pisces here, and Leo. That can be like two kids too, holding back a secret from their parents as well. There could be like a secret lover, like teenage love. They can't tell their parents because they get in a lot of trouble. But this can be your relationship as well. So let's see, you're seeing yourself as the Hermit reverse, which can be feeling like you're losing your mind, or you're stuck with a parent who's got Alzheimer's or dementia, or you are like a mad genius or something. But you know how when you have a lot of genius in your energy, there are always deficiencies in a social sense. So you could have Virgo in your chart as well as Aquarius. You could have Leo in your chart as well, because they're all right around you, connected. So let's see, why do you see yourself as the Hermit reverse? You could just be feeling crazy because you're over isolating, or you could have, older people in your energy, or you could have any kind of advisor, whether it's a professional or an old person who you can't trust because maybe they're a little, you feel like they're evil or crazy or just losing their mind because they're getting old. Why is Aquarius the Hermit reversed? There we go. Aquarius is the Hermit reversed because we have somebody juggling, performing, or just staying balanced, keeping their balls up in the air, or this could be also trying to distract people from knowing what's going on in the background. It looks a lot like a messy stuff back there on the water. There's a lot of turbulent water. There is the Hierophant, which is any kind of tradition or commitment. This is a marriage, an establishment, a religion, the patriarchy, the society, the boys club, anything that controls other people, the way that society normally runs, but going back to the daily grind, perhaps with a Taurus. And you could have Taurus in your energy, in your chart. And this is surrendering or giving up the fight. So if you're coming up as Aquarius with Virgo, you could have Aquarius, Virgo, and Taurus in your chart. Or Aquarius isn't your sun sign and you're reading this for your sun, moon or rising sign, and you're a Taurus or a Virgo or a Leo sun sign. But they're all coming up for you. Definitely Aquarius, Virgo, and Taurus. Juggling, performing, keeping up the act, or keeping the balls in the air. With Taurus for an establishment, a marriage, or religion, or community for your community standing. And now surrendering or giving up because of the Hermit reversed, whether it's because of the over-isolation or because you're losing your mind or someone else you have to take care of. Implementing a new plan. So, I have a parent who's just starting to have issues, and it's a lot of work to deal with all of that. So that might be coming up. Or it's just you going crazy over isolating and now needing to come out. Surrender, or just surrendering to it instead of fighting it. What's around you or how other people see you is the 10 of Wands upright. And it looks like there's a lot of work going into this Hermit reversed. A lot of hard work, hard labor. And that could have been like that, a birth that happened, but losing a child. Or it was just a difficult birthing experience and the child may still be in intensive care, that kind of thing. But it feels more like an old person there. Why do we have the 10 of Wands? A lot of energy being expressed back and forth. A lot of effort. This is really about expressing feelings. This is a lot of communication, travel back and forth. And again, if you have a parent who's just losing their mind, there is a lot of this. I went through that. My mother's been in Alzheimer's facility for, where are we? She came home in 2012. So it's been, 7-8 years already. So there's a lot involved with that. Getting them in, taking care of them, because they still need help. Even with the AIDS, it's like, a lot. So that could be happening. Somebody's not happy with it, or just not satisfied with the way things are going, or maybe where they're staying. This is, again, your energy, Aquarius, wanting to be the star, wanting the attention, or being that. Unhappy. Somebody's unhappy because somebody else is getting all the attention. Somebody's doing all the work, and then Aquarius is getting the attention here. This person's doing all the back and forth. This could be for their parent, and this person's doing all the work. And they're not happy about it. And this person's just being like the kid who always gets whatever they want, that kind of thing. It's like somebody, this energy too, like someone with a really good chart isn't always that much of a blessing because they never learn lessons because they always get their way. And then all of a sudden one day, they can really be traumatized because they've never had to struggle before. And that can happen with a really good chart. But any which way, somebody unhappy about somebody else shining their light around them or healing, their dreams coming true. Maybe someone's hearing information about somebody's dream coming true and they're not happy for them. The 3 of Pentacles here is at work. So coming together at work. So at work, somebody's shining over somebody else. So and I'm not getting jealousy, envy right here. There could be, because we did have the Knight of Cups reversed here. There may be some jealousy there, whether it doesn't have to be a water sign. It can be, though, and Cancer's right there. And then you have that energy. You could have fire in your chart, too. You're coming up like Aquarius, Virgo, Taurus, fire. And so somebody else who's doing all the work, or you're doing all the work, it can go either way. The other person is getting all the light or the accolades, that kind of stuff. And so the person doing all the work isn't happy about it. I'm not going to put these cards out more because I'm going to go to the next card, but just so you know, the next card's coming out. They're all pentacles here. This is at work, co-creating, the workplace. This can be church, school, wherever it is. this entity here is offering time, money, and energy, or a new life to the work that somebody's doing specifically. So somebody's getting like a grant or a loan, or just being offered money to do what they're doing, or maybe their business is just booming, being really successful, and another person working there is jealous. So that could be as well. So why do we have the Lovers as the block? And that just has to do with affection. It doesn't have to do with a sexual relationship necessarily. If there's a lot of passion there, this doesn't look like passion, that looks like hard work. So why is the Lovers there as the block? And it definitely, you know, that somebody was dumped or in the dumps, so they're depressed all the time. So maybe they're not losing the relationship, but someone's always crying and depressed, so it's hard to take, or kids are that way. So what's coming out with the Lovers is fighting, quest, competition. This could also be the pursuit of happiness. This could be a performance, like a sham fight. Regarding the Ten of Pentacles, the dream family, like this is the pursuit of happiness and suffering though. So this is the pursuit of happiness, except the King of Pentacles is crying. He's suffering. So you may be this person, or you may be with someone who's depressed and you don't know why. So the block is the affection, the intimacy. Maybe you aren't someone who likes intimacy or a lot of affection, or you don't show your feelings, and so that may be a block in your relationship. The other person's depressed because they're not getting any emotional nurturing from you, or vice versa. And then the ending card there is the Two of Cups. Why? There's definitely a connection here. We have the Hermit here with the lights. This can be a Virgo person. This can be a professional, someone you need to shed light on a situation. This can be an older, wise person, like a grandparent, or, you know, somebody at church, or a friend, anyone really, but someone wise. And then we have the Aquarius energy, which is reversed, perhaps choking on their words or needing to let go of their pride. This is somebody who's either judgment against them, or there's just no judgment, deliberation still going on, or holding back an announcement, right? Not heeding the call to action. And this person shedding light on why you're having issues is because you're not hearing the call to action. You're not listening to what the universe is asking you to do. Or shedding light on all the chaos that's going on right now, the imbalance, the inequity in relationships. This is somebody who's in debt, scammed, not fair in the relationship. One does all the work and one doesn't, that kind of energy. Just not sharing in general. But there is a deep connection here, but it's not a fair connection. So already together, it's not some people, because you're the Lovers upright and the Two of Cups upright, which is a really beautiful energy. And that definitely can be a soulmate. That could even be a twin flame energy, but also could be a deep soulmate with your child or your sibling or your family. But there's an inequity here. Someone thinks everything's perfect and the other one is not happy at all, right? We have the wounded warrior over here, and here's this deep connection with the Lovers. So your block is thinking that you have this Lovers, Two of Cups energy, and this other person is feeling like the wounded warrior crying. So it can be either way. That can be you, or flip them around. And the connecting here, there's a deep connection. Or maybe you're connecting with someone that's not your partner, or vice versa. They're connecting with someone who's not you. And then here is the state of emergency or a state of brokenness. Maybe someone goes to the emergency room. The Two of Cups, or the wounded warrior is very deeply wounded because the Two of Cups, which maybe you had at one point, is now broken. Broken, broke down, broke through, broke up, all of those energies. And then somebody's walking away and to go within, or perhaps taking a hike. And taking a hike is this energy in the center as well, like ghosting somebody. So why do we have the Chariot reverse there for Aquarius? There's the Strength card again in the aftermath of battle. So post-war PTSD and looting, being strong. All right, so maybe you're just upset about what's going on in society, so you're really focused on that. And then this is coming out right after those two cards, and this leads into the same card that's right here. So it's confirming that the Queen of Swords is speaking about it, which, you know, that can be me speaking right now about the uncomfortable energies around. And the Devil. The Devil waving hello. Addictions, codependencies, chaos in society right now. And then we have the King of Cups here, reversed. Someone who is emotionally detached or unavailable. So that could be the issue in the relationship here. Somebody could be feeling chained to someone who has no emotions. And they feel very sad and wounded. So somebody's walking away. Something's broken. There's what was a deep connection. Perhaps what was a deep connection, now maybe one person's changed, or maybe never was, and one person always saw it one way, but the other person never felt that same way about them. It can be a lot of different energies like that. But again, we have Aquarius is you, but you also have Virgo, Leo, Taurus is on your energy, so I want to point that out. But there's Gemini and Cancer here as well. And then the other cards coming up now is the Six of Cups, right after walking away, connecting on a beautiful level, right? This is soulmate energy. With the King of Wands reversed, who's unhappy, sick, tired, or angry. And then the Moon reversed. There's some kind of deception here. And the Six of Cups can just be your kids as well. Walking away from the kids, leaving the King of Wands with the kids alone. And then we have the Moon, which is deception, or it can be a Cancer energy. Maybe the King of Wands has Cancer in his chart. Or it can also be the new moon just passed, but this is coming up. So this is more about getting up before dawn as well. That can happen. And then we have the Star card reversed as well. So Cancer and Aquarius both reversed together here. Can you see those cards? Yeah. And they both look very similar if you notice that. The Cancer and Aquarius here. They're both reversed. They both look like deception. This is depression, unhappiness, loss of hope, a need to heal, really bad moodiness. And in this card, this lobster, it looks like a crab trying to be a lobster to me. But it's all reversed. All of the stuff coming out of the woodwork, you know. And you see how they both have water on the ceiling, trying to get through the glass ceiling, but they can't. Aquarius and Cancer. Their inner workings aren't working. And this one I'm getting like glow light. I don't know why I'm getting glow lights. I want to say chugga chugga choo choo. So the Star reversed and the Moon reversed, right? There's no, maybe at night you can't see any of the stars or the moon, because the new moon, you don't see much of a moon, and then you can't see the stars, or you can see the stars better. I don't know, there's something about that, like when you can't see things at night, can't get through the glass ceiling. It's like they're like fading in and out of the scene. They're not really there. They kind of fade into the background. That's what's coming up. They feel like they fade into the background. And then we have the person who's working all the time, which could be that King of Wands reversed, but he's upright at work. And this is like that Michael Jackson energy of Ben, the two of us need look no more, right? They're alone and happy at night with the cobwebs at work, working no matter what time. So why do we have the Six of Cups for Aquarius? Six of Cups is the Page of Wands, which is upright, and the Knight of Wands came up upright too when the other pages did not. So these could be multiple kids or at school where the Wands energy is feeling good in the young energy and coming together with Leo or the Sun. Kids getting out in the sunshine or riding horses or just enjoying themselves, really connecting. This could be a Leo connecting to themselves. I think this King of Wands reverse is just happier by himself. He's not happy when he has to be with this energy of the Cancer and the Aquarius, who may be very depressed. And the next, I'm going to put these back, but these cards are coming out. Maybe I won't, because they have the kids' energy. So here's somebody dropping their burdens, responsibilities, or dumping a load. This can be confessing as well. This is somebody maybe up to bat, taking a swing, spreading the word, message, a child. And then this Knight of Swords holding their tongue or lashing out. These could be two kids. This one's spreading the word, but this one's verbally abusive. So the Page of Wands and the Page of Swords, the Page of Wands is like connecting with themselves and happy, spending time in the sun, letting go of their responsibilities, and then a message comes in or news from the Page of Swords, whether that's just an email or a child, about something verbally abusive or somebody's still holding their tongue, they're not talking, or holding back an announcement. It's like a child saying, can I tell him yet? Can I tell him yet? And they're saying, no, not yet. You can't make the announcement. Something else has to happen first. It's kind of like that energy. So why do we have the King of Wands reversed? And Christmas morning was coming up in the Divine Masculine read today, so there may be something similar there if you want to watch that read. The King of Wands is reversed here. Why? King of Wands for Aquarius. Why is... Oh. Well, that kind of just went all over. So I'll show you, but I want to shuffle again. This came out, synchronicities, having options, and then all this black came out. The Emperor, in the aftermath of sudden events, out in the cold, suffering, ill, injury, exile, destitute, but feeling released in this. So like losing what they had, but feeling better here. All right, so there's something life-changing here for this Emperor energy. So that could be that King of Wands. Let me shuffle again, and then they feel free. They lose all their money, and then they feel free. They actually are happy for a change. Why do you have the King of Wands here reversed? Yep, he's free. He's going on a journey. He doesn't want to be in this relationship, whether you're the Aquarius or whether you are the King of Wands or he's the person you're with who's leaving. Somebody's walking away. He seems to be happier by himself. He's going to give he's got good news for somebody after freeing himself with an open heart, taking a leap of faith, going on a journey or getting back on the horse, coming clean or getting clean, perhaps a little bit sneaky still, making a big move, a bold move to move, travel, or ascend, and that could be Cancer energy. And then we have Cancer and Libra. So it could be some Cancer and Libra coming together here. And so why do we have the Cancer and Aquarius energies reversed? The King of Wands is reversed. He's not happy with that energy. Looking back or living in the past. There's the King of Swords, both reversed. And finding peace away from all that. So this could be two, there's all sorts of energies. It could be two guys, it could be two women. We have three women coming together. The men are reversed. The queens are all upright. These two guys are finding peace, or maybe these are two people finding peace away from these two guys because they're living in the past. So that could be you, or you could be that King of Swords reversed, Aquarius. Or they could be kids leaving you because they don't want to be around your energy. They could be your coworkers or your employees that don't want to be around your energy anymore. The Cancer and the Aquarius. It looks like the King of Wands reverse is coming up as Cancer energy, and then the King of Swords reverse coming up as Aquarius. Let's see, and then why the Eight of Pentacles? The Eight of Pentacles after the Tower. So after sudden events, epiphanies, whatever happened, this is this energy of you or this King of Wands reversed at work, happy, and that could be, I mean, that's very much Virgo type energy here. But after the disaster, exiled, kicked out, left out in the cold, injured, ill, whatever it is, but feeling released in that. They're happy about that. They feel happy by themselves, keeping their energy to themselves and pure. So whether that's you or somebody else, and it could be you because you have Virgo energy in your chart, or it could be somebody else. So, but you're frustrated creatively, but this, not you, but whoever this is keeping to themselves, is either sexually, creatively frustrated or unable to conceive a certain situation, or inability to conceive of this heartbreak or separation and starting over in love. And that could be you. So then we end up with the underlying energy is the Emperor. All right, so here's that work energy. Holding on, a never-ending story, holding on after losing money, being practical, holding on as long as you have a good view, you're happy. So getting money, receiving money, or time, money, and energy, putting an effort into something, hard work, aligning, perhaps meditating and getting some rest for a change instead of overworking, and seeing synchronicities or seeing what your options are and finding the one that you want, and then gaining control back on your life. So that's coming up for Aquarius, and that's more masculine energy. So if you're feminine Aquarius, it's more about the girls coming together, reunions, or sadness about children leaving or fighting with them. And then for the men, it's more about business and not getting along or having problems with people at work not wanting to work with you anymore. So that's coming up. But somebody, the King of Wands seems to be finding his place. The King of Wands reversed is reversed, but he's also connecting with himself. His inner child is coming out. So I don't know if that's you or someone around you, but he's connecting with himself, being happy, perhaps connecting with his children, or just his own inner child, or Leo. Or someone's walking away from their children just to get some alone time. There may be a close connection, but one person in the relationship isn't feeling the same way as the other person. All right, so what is the advice for Aquarius here? These readings are going long today, wow. We have these two coming up from the energy deck. Storm warnings number 10, which is the Wheel of Fortune. So it's destined, whatever the storm is coming in. And then a man holding a heart who's not happy. So that's the person in the relationship who's not happy. 45 is that grieving card, right? Letting go of the past, or just getting over loss, regret, guilt, shame, whatever it is. This is keeping a high vibration through the storm to get through it, but he's not happy. And then we have the 12 of the path, the temple path. 12 is the hangman, the wise man, staying on path. And then door to spirit is 32, is going on the journey. So this person is definitely going on a journey, going on their path, but he's alone. And then we have these two coming up. So our 7th chakra, which is the crown, Archangel Uriel, and then Michael of the 1st chakra. So it's the beginning and the end. Again, this has been a theme today. Taking the polarized opposites and fusing them to become, the 0 point, the sweet spot. So this is the graduation, the crowning moment, the achievement, and this is the foundation, the strong foundation you need in order to get to this place. It's about merging these two together to just stay in a happy place all the time. 41 is the Ace of Cups, loving yourself first, spiritual love, new love, like in going into a new life, a new journey. And then this could be a child graduating and going on to a new life. And then here is somebody losing their child, like a father, needing to have a strong foundation. The 35 is the wounded warrior, feeling sad that their child's leaving the home. So that could be as well here. But just the need for the very strong foundation in order, like teaching your children this, in order to get to this, you can't get this without this, that they're dependent on each other. And then we have the 6th chakra, Archangel Metatron. Look at that. This is a beautiful, powerful card. It's the Page of Cups. That's that Jesus energy as well. But this is Metatron, who's governing over the divine masculines, wanting them to see who they are, see their worth. Look at who you really are. This is your energy. The Page of Cups, the purity of innocence and innocent love. And then the underlying energy is the woman holding a heart. So we have the woman holding a heart in the underlying energy. 44 is the grounding and integrating, the needing to receive love. So maybe the female here, if it's a female Aquarius too, has trouble receiving love or affection or intimacy. Okay, that's the underlying energy. The woman holding a heart. Because, and she looks fine, but then we have the storm warning because the man holding a heart's not happy. It's like she's presenting her heart, whereas he's just like, this isn't a game, like, this is my heart and I'm not really happy. So there's that storm warning coming in. He wants to go on his own path, and that could be a man who also has a child who's graduating and leaving the house, and the need to be a good example. Okay, this is like the middle. This is the culmination, this is the beginning, and this is the middle. Being all that you're worth. Do you want to be this, or do you want to be this? That's what they're saying. If you go to polarities, you're actually lessening your chances of getting what you want. You need to come to the middle, stay present in every moment, and be grateful. And that way you don't block yourself, you don't resist. The universe then will bring in everything that you ever wanted. So then we have the crystal angels for Aquarius. So again, the men here don't look so happy. So that can be the Cancer reversed and the Aquarius reversed. But Leo's upright, Gemini's upright, Virgo's reversed. Cancer's reversed twice. It could be two different cancers. Could be somebody dealing with cancer as well. But like I said, the feminine energy, except for the Empress, she's reversed. Do we have all four? We have Queen of Cups is upright, Queen of Pentacles is upright. Queen of Wands is upright. And where was Queen of Swords? I know she's out here somewhere. Yeah, she's up. All four queens are upright, except for the Empress. The Empress is not happy or she's ill. And the kids, a lot of the kids are struggling here with the pages. And then the King of the Sword. So if the dads are left with the children, they may be upset about that. King of Wands reversed and King of Swords reversed. Where's the other kings? I know King of Cups is reversed. The Emperor's upright. So it's like the opposite. The Emperor's upright, but all the kings are reversed. And the Empress is reversed, but all the queens are upright. So there's your situation. This is for Aquarius. Smoky quartz, clearing negativity. Release negativity from within or around you. So make sure to clear. Maybe light some sage. Take a salt bath to clear out your aura. Or just I put it in my apricot scrub in the shower, the salt, and it's very clearing. Garnet is purification and detoxification. So again, more purification. It's time to release physical and energetic toxins from your life. So anything you know is toxic for you, whether it's the food you eat, the water, the people in your life, the things you do, it's time to get clear. And then Sujilite also wants to come out. Own your divine power. Replace codependent people-pleasing with assertiveness and empowerment. So Aquarius, if you are not being yourself because you want other people to be happy, then they're not going to end up resonating with you because you're not resonating with you. You have to do what's best for you. The underlying energy is rose quartz, love life, new or renewed romantic love is here for you. So as soon as you let go what's no longer serving you, you're going to allow to pull in what is serving you. And this is very Aquarius colors. I love this. Look how beautiful that is. Very pastel-y. It's like pink to smoky gray to like a French blue, and then this beautiful lilac color. Okay, so very pastel-y, very sweet. So just don't do for other people what doesn't resonate for you. You have to be honest, and you have to act in your integrity, not to be kind, but to be authentic. So of course you want to be kind whenever you can be, but sometimes in order to be truthful, you're not kind, and that has to be. Then that becomes their wound. Then they need to heal. You're not helping them. You're enabling them by not allowing them to heal, not allowing them to get triggered. You have to allow people to get triggered in order to see their wounds. We all trigger each other in relationships. to show the other person what's in them that they can't see, the subconscious energies that need to come out up, because until they come up to your consciousness, you can't release them. And as soon as they are in your consciousness, then you can release them. So that's a different perspective of seeing people pissing you off. You have to thank them for showing you what you need to see in yourself that you didn't know was there. How you project is the opposite of what's inside of you in your subconscious. So now we have the Kipper deck, last card. What is the energy for Aquarius? So there's some adjudication. There may be some legal stuff that you have to do. Some might be getting married. Some might be getting divorced. This could be inheritance, anything legal. And it may have to do with work as well. Some legal issues regarding work. Perhaps getting unemployment, any of that kind of legal stuff. Going on path, perhaps a new path. No longer looking for outcomes, because this is a place that's like pie in the sky where there's nothing to ground into. There's no emotions there. You need to get real about what your true path is. That's kind of the energy here. And then the underlying energy is you can't be a child anymore. It's time to grow up. There's a message of concern that came in from the main male. No longer in thief type energy. A message came in that it's all safe now, but the main male is no longer resonating or upside down, no longer wants to be the main man. And then this is a message of concern because now the child has to grow up, the little girl has to grow up. Okay, so I hope that was helpful, Aquarius. Make sure you drink your water, get your rest, get your joy, get your nature, and rise and be loved. Bye, guys.